Hi, this is H from Acid Rain. You are watching Bloodstock TV. Bloodstock, baby Bloodstock. It kind of works, but not really. Sorry. I'm off.
Okay, here we are on Bloodstock TV. It's Squatter. And next up, we're having a chat to Rasta from Decapitated. How are you, sir?
Good, of course.
Cool.
Amazing.
Yes.
Bloodstock.
Bloodstock, yeah, cool.
Yeah, Bloodstock again.
You guys got a bit of history here because you played here a few years ago.
2015, the first time in here, and good memories, man. Great,
Yeah.
great. Like a lot of people. We play like kind of 3 p.m. or something for the same time as today. You know, it was great. Like carpet of heads. Thirsty of metal, so you know.
Yeah, I've watched the footage and it looked really
memories.
good. Yeah, cool. So I spoke to Vog on our podcast, our Bloodstock Radio podcast, a couple of months ago. He said that you guys were really pumped for this and really looking forward to
because it's a
Bloodstock
great
and that.
festival,
So,
honestly.
so you're actually here for the day now. You've had a very early start, I believe, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, like we're playing at 4 today.
Yeah.
And before Testament, so
Yeah.
as I told everybody, you know, this is one of the best bands ever, so
Yeah. No, I'm a big fan of Testament.
honor to play in this time, so it's cool.
Yeah, you get to warm up for them as well, so it should be good.
Yeah, great.
Okay, so you've got the new album out at the moment, Anti-Cult. I spoke to Vog about it a while ago. Obviously, you guys have been writing together for quite a while now. Has the process changed with that at all, or is it just the same sort of that process that you go through when you're writing new stuff now?
I mean, like we're playing in the same lineup longer time now, so you know we are more like a band. You know, I mean, the drummer is playing like 4 years already. The bass player is almost 2 years. So you know, if you have established like the permanent lineup, you can work over the songs a little bit more like a band. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And for example, this time drummer Michael, he was sitting more with Vog creating the structures for the songs.
Yeah.
I came to see what's going on. You know, to hear the structures and to think over the lyrics, what fits the atmosphere that they create and the stuff. And for sure this time, you know, with every album we bring something more as a band. You know, we know each other better, you know, all to these years, you know, like of course if you're spending like half of the year touring together, you have a chance to see everything and you know to know each other better. So I think it's work also in a creating, you know.
Yeah.
It helps you to create something which is like more common, you know, like common part of the perception.
Yeah.
So it works for sure, and it was a great part of this album, you know, of creating this album, and I hear it personally. I hear it on a listening to songs. I hear it.
It's gone down really well. I mean, the reception to it. We played the song when we played it on the radio. Went down really well. The drumming you mentioned in particular, it's a lot more vivid and a lot more alive. I think that you don't always get that on a studio album, but they sounded really
of course,
great.
you've got for creating the previous albums. We got some experience, so we could use, you know, creating the new one and improve some you know, like creating process, you know, to make it more, you know, like make it better, simply make it better, and I think it worked.
Yeah.
We're satisfied about this album. It got a great feedback, and a lot of people, you know, put good reviews about this album. So only good things happen.
No, I think it has been very strong, and I think one of the things that I've noticed as well is that there don't seem to be a lot of people that have got like a favourite song on the album. It's like really hard to pick a favourite song because they're all just really good quality. All 8 songs really solid. Was that a conscious sort of thing with the songs that were maybe discarded? Were that you had some? I mean, might have made it on.
I have the same, you know, syndrome. You know, it's like you listen to the album on a Wednesday, and I got 2 songs, like for example the first 2 or whatever, you know, and then listen to the song a couple days after, you know, on the weekend in a different, you know, like sense of different humor, and I picked the other ones. So I think it's a good thing when something like this is happening, you know.
Yeah, and it's very technical music. So what's it like to play live? How some of the songs like you know, really complicated and difficult to play live? Are there some of them that you
we
really
practice a lot.
Yes.
We practice a lot. We practice in slow tempos. Like for example, we play like 1 week before the Bloodstock, you know, practicing like slow tempos, you know, putting a metronome lower and just putting our attention to the details, you know, like okay, let's change this, listening to each other, and I think it works like this, you know. You have to practice. If you create something which has a kind of quality, you know, and you have to put this quality live you have to practice. That's
Yeah, yeah.
it. So that's why we practice.
Yeah, absolutely. I wish I practiced a bit more for these interviews, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
You don't really get a chance to do these that often, but it helped talking to Vog and that and getting some background from the radio interviews as well. So that was really sort of positive and went well with that. So you got a European tour even out there later in the year as well in October. You're coming back over to the UK. What are the UK audiences like for you guys? Are you usually well received here, yeah?
UK is great because I think that the main reason for me is like back in the years they started everything in here, like Erec Records and all this stuff, you know, started in here, and people are more familiar with our music in here, you know what I mean? Like we got a lot of UK fans, you know, great fans. The crowd is awesome always for us in here. Since I remember like the first tour we play with the new lineup when I was in 2010, it was the first tour with Cataclysm we playing here.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was shitting my pants, man, because you know, like the big market for Decapitated, as we can say, you know, and big expectations, and the first dates, you know, the first guy putting the shows in here, and it was great. It helps me a lot when people, you know, just being so friendly and, you know, like supporting, you know, the new lineup. You felt it from the stage, watching the people that they happy that we are here. So it's cool.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, we got this European tour. Straight after the Bloodstock, we play a couple of festivals going to US with Die Artist Murder, 1 month. Then we got a month off, and October, the half of October, I think, we're starting a European tour, which actually includes a lot of dates in UK. We bring in King Parrot, Venom Prison, our mates from Poland, Die Disease. So there will be like more like 6 or 7 dates. I don't remember actually in UK. A lot of shows, like more than 1 week, I think, and it will be a good time for sure.
No, it will be. It'll be good. So yeah, you're off to a brutal assault in Czechoslovakia tomorrow, I believe.
Yeah, tomorrow.
So
that's a good festival.
So you've got you've got European festivals, you've got UK festivals, you've got American festivals. Is there any sort of coloration between them? What's the difference between them? Do you notice any major differences between the audiences or the way that they work, the festivals?
Festivals maybe they're not that many different because there is a various cultures, you know, different kind of peoples, like not only from the country where the festival is placed. You know, usually if you go to Hellfest, you see people from around the world, you know. So if it's like kind of, you know, like big festival, even here, you know, for sure there is not only UK people. I heard many of my Polish friends, you know, want to come to Bloodstock and see this festival because it's popular. It's famous as a great festival, the great size, you know, with the great lineup every year, you know, and it's cool because there is not like on the big festivals you've got 5 bands playing the same time. You have to choose, like, pick 2 songs. Okay, I want to see this band, 2 songs, and running to the other stage to see everybody. Yeah, and here is like you can concentrate on the one stage and watch all the bands you want to see, and it's great. It's great.
Cool. So I don't know if you know, but Bloodstock's got a bit of a culture with we have a Metal to the Masses that brings up the up-and-coming bands. They play over in our New Blood tent over there.
Yeah, there's a tent with the only fresh bands.
And
it's a great idea.
We had Metal to the Masses in Poland last year as well, actually. We actually had a Polish band come over and played. So what's the sort of scene like in Poland and the emerging bands coming through, and are there bands that are coming through and that you think could make it?
With the new bands, how it is? I mean, like, we got many new bands, you know, like, since years, like a couple years, we got this Mgła band, you know them, like Black Metal, Furia, and all this like black metal, new wave of black metal stuff. They're great, they're good, they're getting really good. We've got this Batushka, like, you know, like kind of Orient band, which is awesome. I saw the shows from the guys, and they're really impressive, like the great performance, and it works. So all the new bands, you know, I think they start, like, since a couple years, the Polish band started to tour abroad, you know, and it's a great thing what is going on, because what I remember from the couple last years, you know, it started to be like more and more they touring in Europe, they touring, you know, like I got my friends from thrash band, you know, Terror Dome. They very popular in South America, and they playing a lot of shows in there. So it's cool, like thrash metal, like funny wave of thrash metal. Cool guys.
There's a few Polish band members as well.
Yeah, so the Polish bands, like fresh Polish bands, still, you know, like
based over here now and
rounding around the world. It's cool.
Yeah, so cool.
And we're supporting, of course.
Yeah, cool. Okay, well, thanks for talking to us today, and I hope the rest of the tour goes well, and I hope your set goes brilliantly later on today, and we'll try and catch it for you. So thanks for talking to us, Rasta.
Thank you so much, brother. Same to you. Cheers.